my wife, Brenda Walensky Forsland. Being in this lunchroom is bringing back memories. It's been about 35 years since having lunch here, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade, but we don't have John Carlson here to yell at us, so we're in good shape. I'm going to do my presentation from here. If you look at the front of the room, you can see some of the schematic drawings that show the proposed site plan, and then a floor-by-floor detail with some proposed layouts. The last section is the patio homes, which I will speak to in a moment. But really, my purpose for being here is to provide 3 talking points of information. First is what my development group is planning to do for the Norrie building and adjacent property. Second is to address why we're looking at doing this. And third will be the projected benefits, both economic and otherwise, for doing it. I'm appreciative to the board members for having this session and also for having the presentation first. I'm hoping I'll answer a lot of questions during the presentation, but we'll certainly be open for questions following the presentation. So let's start with what is being proposed. Given the fact that, as I mentioned, I'm from the area, and we're back here enough. My mom's here, my in-laws, Dave and Kathy Walensky, as well as a lot of friends in the community. When I heard that the school was going to be closing, initially what came to mind is it would be a shame to see what happened to this building happen, or go down to what happened to the Newport School, or the J.E. Murphy's High School building in Hurley, which is where my father Clarence and my uncle Carl both graduated from. So I took it to my development team, and our architect and I came up here, I believe it was the last week of September, to kind of walk the property and start getting some conceptual ideas of what could be done. And if you look, there's some handouts on each table, and on the first side, or what I'll be speaking to first, is entitled the Norrie Community Apartment Homes and Senior Cottages. You can read through this. It's going to give, and we'll call it a big picture overview of what's being planned, which there's 2 parts. The first part addresses the school building itself. The second part addresses the land where the playground used to be going west. Let's talk about the school first. When we start a development project, we'll look at what, in our opinion, is the highest and best use of redevelopment for this particular property. And part of that is driven by needs, which I'll get to a little bit later. But when we looked at, okay, if we were to convert this into apartment homes, what would they look like? And I want to emphasize the term homes. Different than apartments, but apartment homes. Because if you think of a home, your own homes, you have your own washer and dryer, you have your own high-efficiency furnace and air conditioning, you have your own garage, you have storage, and other amenities that make it feel like a home. That's how we started this project, but we expanded it. We also, if you look at the drawings, and you can see on the description for amenities, we've got a community room, because this building is envisioned to be a community. We want it to be a gathering place for residents. We want it to be additional space if somebody were to host a holiday meal or a birthday party or what have you. We've got a little bit extra room. And we also have a proposed exercise area, which again you'll see on the drawing. But we're envisioning an exercise bike, a treadmill, an elliptical, and a free weight machine. So people have that, because again, these are things you have in your home. We also wanted to add a component of